Hello and welcome to another episode of Big Dog Bowling, where I have a special guest with me today. If you want to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm DeHaas. I actually moved down here a couple years ago from Jersey, originally born from northeastern New Jersey, roughly around the Giant Stadium area, which is actually pretty cool because I get to hear the games and whatnot from my
Really?
windows.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's
cool.
actually pretty cool. My wife and I moved down here about 3 years ago.
Okay, and down here, your Florida area?
Central Florida area.
Central Florida.
Right around if you want to put in perspective, probably the Disney area.
Okay.
Is the best.
Okay.
That was one of the main reasons why my wife and I moved down here.
Okay.
Warmer weather. We hate the cold.
Right.
So, that was another big reason why we wanted to move down.
So it wasn't really bowling that brought you down here?
Correct.
Like me, I moved down here just to bowl.
Oh, I got you.
It wasn't my wife, No, that was kind of the thing too. So, all right, now, if you had to say what got you started into bowling, I mean, what do you think that was like was it just something that was a recreational thing, or was it something that father got you going on? What got you started?
What actually really started me about bowling was actually my parents.
Okay.
My dad was actually a former pro. Way back in the 80s and 90s and whatnot. Yeah. So that was a big inspiration to me to get started. Yeah. My whole entire family on my mother's side were bowlers.
Wow.
Every single person on there.
Wow.
Of that generation. Okay. So I wanted to kind of pursue and carry that tradition along. Right. And then maybe in the future, maybe my child or anybody else's child will hopefully continue that tradition as well.
So you want to be an inspiration to future bowlers as well?
Absolutely.
And from what I understand, you do a lot over in the Disney area with a pro shop. You work with people over there to help them, get started into bowling, continue bowling. So you work with a lot of real bowlers, which is what we kind of cater to here at Big Dog Bowling.
Yes, I do tend to migrate more towards the kids and the people who are just starting out.
Right.
Obviously, I guess like an intermediate or an advanced bowler would come up to me, ask me a question.
Right.
And
I have from time to time.
Always. Yeah, not a problem.
Right.
I'm very approachable. I do volunteer in the Bowler's Mart Pro Shop.
Okay.
Over in Boardwalk Bowl Entertainment Center.
Yeah.
So I do spend a lot of time there. So.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Excellent. And so now, what we also did is, I wanted to talk to you today about some of your favorite balls that you've used. Right now there's not a lot of companies that are coming out with new releases with everything going on with COVID-19. Mm-hmm. So I kind of asked you today. We wanted to do a video. We wanted to kind of introduce you because. We've been talking about it a lot, and we want you to be our first pro staffer.
Okay.
So for Big Dog Bowling. So this is official. You're now the first and only pro staffer we have, but that's kind of exciting. But what we'd like you to do is, if you don't mind, just tell us about, you brought, 6 different balls with you.
Correct.
And tell us a little bit about each one and why you would use those in different situations and why they're your favorite.
Mm-hmm. With these 6 that you see directly behind me, they're all my favorite bowling balls.
Right.
The reason why is because I can be very versatile with them.
Right.
I can play any part of the lane, regardless of house shot or sports shot.
Okay.
My favorite one is actually this pink and black one, the Hustle Pow. That's actually my go-to, more like my benchmark ball.
Okay.
Just because I feel really comfortable with it. Right. I know what the ball's going to do already before I even do that. If I had to step above that, it would definitely be the Phase 3 as well. Just because I can get a little bit more angles and work my angles in order to to maximize my score and my potential. The physics, which is to the I guess it's my right of the PAL. I've had a lot of success with that one.
Yes.
Especially down here. I've actually won my first Elite Bowlers Tour tournament with that ball.
Right. I was there for that.
Yes, you were.
Yes. You did very well with that.
Thank you.
Very impressed.
Thank you. That one, actually, my wife gave it to me as a birthday present.
Oh, wow.
You know,
so we should really be thanking her for
yes.
you winning that tournament, right?
Yes, absolutely. So thank you, honey, very much.
All right, we're here, right here. You know, give credit where credit's due. Let's make sure we do that. Every bowler needs to do that.
Yes.
All right.
Let's see. On the top rack right there, all the way to the right, is the Lucid. Now the Lucid it's actually a discontinued ball.
Oh wow.
I've actually had success with that up in New Jersey.
Okay.
A bunch of state tournaments that I've bowled really high scores with, cashed in them and whatnot.
Yeah.
Other than that, with the Lucid, I like how I can easily control it, even though it's a big pearlized ball.
Yes.
You know, I can actually control the back end on what it does.
Right. Right.
Now, the one that doesn't really get much talk with it,
right,
or at least I haven't seen on other YouTube channels, is the Halo Vision.
Oh yes, that's an amazing ball. Amazing ball.
I actually had the chance to throw it at Countryside. Over at Maple Lanes,
in Clearwater, Florida.
Yes, I actually had the opportunity to throw it there, and actually I was very, you know, a lot of people don't talk about it, but I was actually very surprised on the ball reaction that it has, since it is just a big engine and a big cover stock. I was actually able to control the lane with it, even if I had to go into third and fourth arrow.
Wow. What's it similar to for you? What ball, if you had to compare it to somebody that not familiar with the Halo Vision, what's another ball that you can kind of compare it to that would be similar?
I would say it's very similar to the Alpha Crux.
Okay, so if you don't have this one, maybe the Alpha Crux. I know the Alpha Crux is discontinued now. This one's still available, which is great. That's really good to know. And now I see this ball. I know this is like a little spare ball. So why would that be in your bag? I mean, what would you need that be? I mean, of course, shooting spares, but you know, you're limited. And would you ever use that in like for your strike ball? I mean, is there ever a situation where you have to use a spare ball for a strike ball?
If there was very short patterns, like anything, I would say probably anything from like 36 feet and under.
Yes.
Just because you want to be able to control the front part of the lane.
Right.
You don't want to. You can have a big ball.
Right.
And just keep your hand really behind it instead of coming around it. This way, with the plastic that you see there, you can actually control the lane.
Right.
It's almost similar to urethane, but it goes a lot longer.
Oh, okay.
You know.
And have you ever had to do that?
Yes, I've done it on several occasions. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, and that's why it's nice to have a nice versatile, nice range in your arsenal. And so, I mean, if you could bring these 6 balls to a tournament, that would be, a nice little mix for you to have some different options, just in case, because you never know. Even though, something is supposed to be some way when you're going to a league or, a tournament, there's supposed to be a certain shot out. It's not always that way. Is that correct?
That is always correct. You always want to bring a variety with you if you're going to be in that tournament aspect.
Right.
You don't want to always go in with, say, 2 balls. You really can if you really want to. I know some bowlers have a specific type of arsenal that they want to stick with, and that's okay.
Right.
But if you're going to go into the higher levels and like the PBA regionals, and the sports shot tournaments, I would definitely suggest on getting a couple more.
Right.
Just to have a variety in case if you have to make adjustments very quickly.
Definitely. And I've seen you bowl, and you're very good. I know you've won quite a few tournaments. So, but I just wanted to thank you for coming out and just giving us, kind of a rundown on your favorite balls and telling us more about you. Like I said, I do want to congratulate you on being the first pro staffer on Big Dog Bowling. And on our channel and, with our website and everything we're getting going, we're really excited to have you on board. I do want to give a shout out to Bowlify. I don't know if you guys can see, but we're both wearing our Bowlify jerseys. I just recently got on staff with them, got the jersey. I love it. He's in the process. He's hopefully going to be on staff soon. If not, that's okay. We'll get him some shirts. So we really appreciate y'all watching and hope y'all enjoy. And we have a new drone we're going to be using today to watch him throw his favorite balls. We are working on a 40-foot flat pattern that has been made up by the manager here over at AMF University Lanes. He's been here about 10 years, and he knows his different patterns, and He's told us all. The only thing he's told us is a 40-foot flat that he's invented. So we're about to find out exactly what that means, and we have a new drone we're going to be using. So I hope you all enjoy, and thanks for watching.